What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jobbers and Goons, and today we are doing a Daedric Prince tier list. Now, if you don't know who those are the princes from Skyrim that are almost like, if you're not a Skyrim guy, I think the best way to describe them would be similar to Hell Lords in Marvel or DC. In fact, I'm going to do a lot of coverage on characters like that. But regardless, we have this tier list. Shout out to my boy Funny Guy for requesting it and purchasing it. If you want to see your favorite tier list done on the channel, hit me up to talk business, as well as join the Discord link in the description. We do games, prizes, giveaways, D&Ds, all that. It's really fun. But yeah, without further ado, we're going to get into my tank of ranking the Daedric princes from weakest to strongest. So, first of all, we have Azura. Now, Azura is one that's often in the mix for Daedric princes in terms of the 17 princes have their own politics, their own beefs and stuff like that. Azura is the queen or king. They're really pretty much, I'm going to be honest, the Daedric princes are great for the trans movement because that's what they are, but it's because they literally transcend things like dualities and mortal concepts, so they pretty much just appear as whatever gender they want to that particular religion at that time. Now, Azura is the queen of fate and prophecy and perceived as good. Also, sometimes allied with Molag Bal in some mythos. This puts Azura obviously in a pretty interesting spot. I think for now, until I start placing others, Azura would probably be A tier. I want to say Azura was also a part of the Cold Harbor Pact, which is some of the strongest of the princes. I would probably say of those 8, Azura's up there, so probably A tier for now. I would say Azura has earned the A tier. By the way, if you guys want the link for this list, join my Discord and I'll give it to you and you can post your take compared to mine. That'd be pretty fun. Bethia, who is that Daedric prince or god of murder and beef, perpetually has war with the likes of Molag Bal. I have a pretty high opinion of Molag, so for him to be beefing with Molag, I definitely think that makes him like A tier. I know you guys are probably thinking like, oh, who's he gonna shit on that like would even be low tier? I got one for you, my boys. Here we go. Periite, the Lord of Pestilence, Prince of Taskmastering. Pretty much they hoe him. They treat him like the lowliest of lows, and in a lot of ways in the verse he is. He's quite literally a taskmaster for the verse and does all the lowly realms within Oblivion. So they give him shit. They often say he's the weakest. He's down here in D tier, for sure. Next one, in terms of the alphabetical order, we have Clavicus Vile, god of trickery and deceit, known for rituals and incantations. While powerful, I think Clavicus personally needs a lot more time to prep. Like, more so, this being is associated with prep and like rituals and eventually getting power and stuff like that. Not actualized power, if that makes sense, like walking around. More so you gotta prep for it. Probably C tier for now. Can be convinced B tier, probably C tier for now. Next, we have Hermaeus Mora. Personally, one of my favorite, not my favorite. My favorite's probably Molag Bal because he literally beasts with everybody and he gave us the hilarious Snowwell story. But anyways, Hermaeus Mora is the god or prince of all-knowing and master of the tides of fate. He essentially wants all knowledge, has a library of countless books and endless pages. I'm actually going to give Hermaeus Mora S tier. My reason for this is there is a certain title granted to the Daedric princes when they reach a certain state of either being associated with the void beyond everything, or just simply being considered one of those that can undo everything. Regardless, Hermaeus Mora, the Anundra, has received this title before. His power through knowledge is insane. I mean, his Apocrypha library is stupid broken. I mean, the knowledge he has manifested as power, and that's just a lot to handle. Definitely an S tier right now. Next, we have Hurkyn. Now, this is the god of and the being and Daedric Prince of the Endless Hunt. He literally possesses a sphere or domain of Endless Hunt that you can even hunt Daedra on and participate in hood rat shit. I actually have a pretty high opinion on Hurkyn, obviously, with his role in existence. I completely understand why Hurkyn would be A tier. Pretty solid that, like, most of the Cold Harbor princes and those that deal with, like, OD things, they are going to be up here. But yeah, I think A tier is completely safe for Hurkyn. His role as a hunter makes him extremely skilled as a prince. Definitely one of the harder ones to deal with. Next, we have a pretty controversial prince. We have Jigalag. Now, once Jigalag got ran down on, right, by the other princes. Why? Because he was out and about wilding, absorbing shit and becoming more powerful, and also destroying dimensions and things. And they looked at him and said, look, this is a being that could potentially surpass us if we don't stop him right now. So they went ahead and folded him. He got absolutely folded and actually got turned into Sheogorath in a curse, and then they were separated. He is the Prince of Order and Logic, and he once had learned of his own true nature. Now, this is a controversial one because people will be like, oh, he should be S tier, right? Because they're afraid of him. They were afraid of what he could potentially become, and then they negged him. Then he went on to not be able to, him nor Sheogorath, neg Grey March. So they can't even neg the curse that's placed on them by other princes. I think A tier. Definitely a beast, but I think A tier. Next, we have Malakath. Now, who is Malakath? Malakath is the Prince of the Blood Oath and Curses. Often shit on as a weakling, but since he was newer, Azura did give him some respect. Azura did consider him like top 8. I think he's in a weird position. I think he's probably, due to how Azura feels he can manifest his power and stuff, probably B tier. Probably. He's in a weird situation in terms of the verses kind of split on how they view him. But yeah, for right now at least, he's B tier. Next, we have Maroon's Dagon. Now, this is going to be a prince I will bring on the channel later. By the way, I'll make sure to go back and check all my pronunciations before I do those videos. But anyways, Dagon is the Prince of Destruction. He always beefs with Molag Bal. I would put him pretty comfortably in the A tier. He's a prince always ready to get down, and definitely deserves to be in this tier. Now, next is Mafala, the Prince of Secrets and Forbidden Knowledge. Sibling to Hermaeus Mora, and listed as one of the strongest recognized princes ever. This is interesting. Mafala is either one of two places for me. You might be able to move... Ooh, this is tricky. Like, you might be able to make a separate A tier and then B tier below them. Ooh, this is tricky. Right now I'm going to put Mafala at the top of A tier, but Mafala I am fully aware with the Prince of Secrets and Forbidden Knowledge how incredibly sophisticated of a prince Mafala is. Definitely is one of the strongest, probably top of A tier right now, potentially S tier. Next we have Molag Bal, the Prince of Enslavement. Lives for conquest and beefs with tons of people. I mean, Molag's always saying it's really whatever with other Daedric princes, creation. He doesn't give a shit. Molag's a beast. Definitely A tier. Not S tier, though. Definitely not S tier. He's been humbled before. I don't see him being S tier. Now, Meridia. I don't remember as much as Meridia. Let me check my notes real quick. Let me see. Oh yeah, she's the goddess of light. I'm trying to remember how powerful she was. Man, I gotta think about this. I'm not quite sure how strong Meridia is in terms of... I gotta look through my notes. Hold on. I'm gonna say B tier. I wanna say... Although she does give... I'm pretty sure she gives pretty powerful amps to fight like Malkoran and stuff. Yeah, I just don't remember if Meridia did anything on her own. You know what I mean? Like, I don't remember Meridia. This is probably the only, like, real struggle I've come by with. I think I'm going to put her at B tier. Ooh, it jumped to A tier. I'm going to put her at B tier. Sorry for that. I was like, man, I don't I don't remember how I view Meridia in terms of like ranking compared to the others. Next we have Namira. Now, the Prince of Decay pretty much was put there at one point as an Anundra, which only goes to the title of the strongest princes tied to the Void. The Prince of Decay, one of the most potent characters in terms of the Daedric princes, has always been considered that way, and for great reason. I mean, just stupidly broken. One of the strongest princes to ever exist. I got S tier for that. Nocturnal as well. These are actually the 3 Anundra. We have completed the Anundra S tier. These are beings that are capable, apparently, of threatening all creation due to their ties to the Void. I would definitely have them in the S tier. And they are stupid broken. Next, Sanguine, Prince of Excess and Orgies. Associated with excess and indulging. Sanguine isn't really known for scrapping like that. Just kind of does like excessive shit. Definitely going to put in C tier. Now we have the legendary Sheogorath. Another character that will be in a versus battle soon. The Prince of Madness, one of the 4 corners of the House of Trouble. Sheogorath does, it was literally an offshoot of the spell applied to Jigalag. Definitely one of the stronger characters, A tier for sure. Now finally we have Vermina, the goddess of nightmare and dreams. She is demonic in personality and does hood rat shit for fun. She's actually quite potent. She's not necessarily given as much credit as others, in my opinion, in terms of like how strong she is, what she's capable of. But I would definitely say she's a beast in her own right and someone you don't fuck with. Worthy of B tier. Her versus Meridia might be a banger. Like that's pretty good. I don't remember Varmina having anything to really accredit with putting an A. But regardless, this is probably my Daedric Prince list. Let me know in the comment section down below how you think I did on ranking them. I had a lot of fun doing this. If you want to see more Skyrim content, let me know in the comment section down below. But yeah, anyways, it's been your boy Jobbers and Goons. Make sure to like and subscribe. Hit me up on Discord. And let's talk business if you want any purchases for videos. But yeah, I'll see y'all later. Peace.